Hey guys, this is Max from FL Studio Tips, and arrangement is one of these things that can make or break your song. Even if you already produced for a long time, getting the arrangement right to fit into the industry standard is pretty hard. And as FLTips.com is all about taking all the knowledge and running it through our filter to give you just the crucial parts to maximize your return on the time. Today I will show you one hack that will make AI help you arrange your tracks. So first thing you want to do is download one of your favorite tracks that you find really exciting and structured in a way that you really enjoy. And as downloading from YouTube is highly illegal and I have no idea how to do it, I will take one of my tracks, and if you have it, you are going to go to mvsep.com and drag over your song here. And important right here, choose the Unmix XL. If you're not a robot, then you'll click here and hit separate. After waiting a couple of minutes, you're going to go and download vocals, bass, drums, and other. Now, after you've got them, just drag them into your FL Studio, and this is where magic will be happening. We literally just splitted the song into separate stems. So this is as close as you can get into opening the project file of the song. So now this is expansion of one of the techniques that I showed you in my references videos, where I showed you all the ways I know how to reference to other tracks. I will link to it in the end of this video. And now let's set the speed to the proper amount and try to, holding right shift, delete everything and place it correctly like that. Tell me what you do for us. You can literally listen to all the main elements of the track separately, and that's what will allow you to kind of steal the arrangement of one of the tracks to where exactly the vocals come, where the bass is hiding, where the drums come, where they end. And instead of seeing them all together like that, you cannot see there much. Here you have everything perfectly laid out. And now, of course, you could just hit Ctrl and T and write to yourself here, okay, drums come. Here, for example, drums and vocal, right? Here we can say this is a break. However, it's kind of like poor technique. So what I suggest you do is get rid of those and listen to the track step by step. And hear what's inside it. So if you listen up, you can hear the ambience. So we can put here, let's say ambience, and then we can say those are plugs, and we put them over the ambience because they are a little bit more loud, and then we listen to the drums. So we hear now kick, it's louder than everything else. We can also hear some percussion. We can put it under the kick and also under the plugs. And what else? Of course, we hear there a lot of clap. So we add the clap in here. Easy, it's under the kick. So what happened there? We have a lot more kick. So you can hover your mouse around the part here and hit insert on your keyboard. It will split the kick in part. You can hit on the arrow, hit M, and now hit on the arrow again, hit R, and now say this is our kick, right? And this is our kick without low end. And if there's anything more important than your song is how people will experience it and how you lead them throughout your song idea. And that's why I'm super excited to announce that our full arrangement and music storytelling course, finally, after many months of development, is open for enrollment. In this course, you will learn everything about creating the best possible arrangements and song structures for every music genre that will make your audience listen to your songs on repeat. You're going to learn step-by-step formulas to taking 8-bar loop and turning it into not only a structured track, but fully arranged and finished song that will keep your listeners engaged. And all that every single time you sit down in the studio, so you never get stuck again and finish as many tracks as possible. First link in the description, you're gonna love it. I'm super excited for you to try it out. And if you don't like it, we got you covered with our 100% money back guarantee as always. Now let's get back to the video. You can hear there are a lot of rides that go up in pitch. So you can make another pattern for that. Rides going up in pitch, put it here, and they start right about here. If you want to be a little bit more in depth, you could write, for example, crash and effects, put it here and say they start around here. So what's happening in the plugs? Again, we do the same thing. In the first part, we have them plug filtered, like simple plug filtered. And here we say M, R, and it's like open or like rich plug or something like this. And then we have our bass part. You can hear it really, really nicely. You can add another pattern for our bass, and we added here that it starts pretty much from the halfway through our intro. Not much of it here. So we can now supplement that with the first technique of writing here, oh, it's our intro. Here is our, as we said, break. And here we added a time signature because we had 1 bar break. So we can hear our breakdown, right? And we like add another effects and say it's just effects, right? So we have here, or like impact. Tell me what you do for love. And then we already have piano, right? So we add piano, so it starts around here, and of course it will be really audible, and we already have vocal. So we add that in and hit on the track, click A, so it's nicely visible, and add it over the piano, of course. It starts around here, right? It even goes, as you can see here, up till this point. Of course, we can put it up there. Tell me what you do for love, 'cause what you're doing for me. Now we copy our kick. We can hear some strings right there. So we can add strings, of course, give it another color and put it under our piano that starts in here. And then our piano will go right about until here. And the kick, as you can see, also goes without the low end into about 42nd bar. We have another plugs coming in right about halfway through. Or even earlier, we could add them here, but let's click M, R, and say they're simplified plugs. And now you can hear a little bit of the clap coming in the second part. So we can hit M, hit R, and say it's like quiet clap. And now we can hear that we have a lot of plugs that are soaked in reverb. So we put it like that. Something like this. So now I've extended the kick and bass because you can see that it's coming. Then we have definitely clap coming in the second part right here. And we have a lot of hats, so they come around with the clap. I use F2 shortcut to add a random color. And of course, vocal comes until right about here. And of course, a lot of rich plugs from that point, and from this point, only like simplified plugs. We could mark the effects that you can hear there with M and R and call it white noise. They all stop right there. We only have reverb plugs and sweep up. And now, of course, we could perfect that, make it a little bit more advanced. It's a pretty rough sketch of the whole arrangement of the track. And now what's the best? We can basically just delete everything that we've got there. And we are left with an outline of your favorite track inside of FL Studio. You can literally take that as your starting point for your next track and just perfect that over time. If you'd like to learn everything about arrangement and storytelling in music, definitely check our full arrangement and storytelling course that we released just today. You're gonna love it no matter what genre you make, and we guarantee you that you'll never ever get stuck on arranging your tracks. And of course, we dive deep into the psychology behind the arrangements, and as bonuses, we give you a lot of cool templates for you to start your songs with. First link in the description. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to not miss out on the future content like this, and I see you in the next video.